You know, the girls look like they're 20. You know, they look like they're older.
What did this guy, besides trying to talk to you, what specifically was he trying to talk to you about? Yeah.
I'll tell you the best of my memory. He just sat down beside me and was like small talk, like, do you live here? Like, Port Townsend is nice. How old are you? Is what he ended up saying, and I'm like, oh. And then he.
So he did ask how old you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was another guy sitting on the other side of me, who is the grandpa of one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, how would you feel about babysitting sometime? And I was fine with that. But the creepy guy was like, oh, me too. I have a little daughter. I have a yacht.
Mm-hmm.
You can come, like, meet her on the yacht.
Okay.
And when I was reading my number to the other guy that was asking for babysitting originally, he got it down and he was like, okay, let me call it real quick and see if it's you. So he called me and I'm like, yep, it's ringing. And then he texted me his name after I asked him what his full name was. Well, I didn't say what's your full name. I was like, what's your name again? Because I wanted to compare it to did you hear about the Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wanted to compare it to the Facebook page, and it's the same exact guy.
So it has he texted you anything other than his name?
Mm-mm. I just ignored it after that and screenshotted it.
Did he say anything like or anything along those lines? What was he saying other than wanting to get your number? Like,
that scared me?
Did he specifically invite you to his boat?
Yeah, he said you can come babysit my kid on my yacht.
Did he try to get you to go today, or was it like kind of in the future?
I'll text you.
Okay.
He was like, I'll let you know when.
Over the course of the next 2 weeks, officers conducted a sting operation to catch the male with irrefutable evidence. They instructed the 15-year-old to suggest the older male to get in touch with a 13-year-old who could help with the babysitting. He followed up with the girl over text, not knowing that it was a female officer behind that screen. He continued to suggest lewd ideas and sent explicit messages. And one night, when he finally asked to meet the girl at a skate park, officers were presented with an opportunity.
You can decide anytime to exercise his rights and not answer questions. So where are you coming from then? You said you had a glass of wine downtown?
Yeah, I was at the pizza place there. I live on my boat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Officer Virginia here, he's going to be the one that's going to transport you. So he's going to walk you over to his car, and then Detective Stewart and I will meet you there and we'll sit down and chat with you.
What happens at this point?
That's what we're going to do. He's going to transport you out to our facility. We'll sit down with you and we'll chat there. All right. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
All right, walk right this way. This way. All right, you got anything sharp or dangerous on you?
No.
All right.
My wallet.
Wallet. Brian, can you get a bag for me?
Yeah.
With property? Yeah. Go ahead and face my car for me. Yeah. Stand 8 feet apart. Feet apart. Yeah, good. Business cards?
That's my wallet.
A wallet. Okay.
Credit card case.
Credit. Yeah, I got it. Cash. Yeah, just stand still for me. Don't move. Cash. Metal wallet case. You don't need to move. Just stand still. All right, have a seat in the back there. And push your hands all the way down. There's a little recess down low. It'll be more comfortable for you.
This really hurts me.
All right, how's that?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And he read you your rights and you understand them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really hurting.
What's that?
They're hurting me.
Okay, we'll get them adjusted when we get out and get in there. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this way.
Wait.
Yep. Go in here. Right here. Oh, we can adjust them real quick. Go ahead and stand up.
Take them off here in a minute. They're digging into me pretty good.
Okay. I think in just a minute we're gonna get them off all the way.
Yes.
In the interrogation room, things quickly went from awkward to creepy as more details of the case were revealed.
I just would like to understand what I did. I mean, go over with me.
Well, let me write this down here real quick.
I've got a got a storyline here. You know, I met a girl on the beach, Port Townsend, and I asked her. I said, "Would you be interested in babysitting my 5-year-old girl?" She said, "Yeah, I may be. Yeah." She said, "You might be interested in my younger girlfriend to do it." And I said, "Oh, well, I don't know. That's young." So then the girl just started calling me and texting me. "I love you, Gregory." I said, "Well, we don't even know each other. This is not going to happen. You're underage." And I said, "It's not going to happen." And she texted me tonight. She said, "Well, I didn't think you ever wanted to talk to me again. I'm in town." I said, "Well, I'll meet you, but you know, nothing's going to happen here." She said, "Well, you should bring." And I said, "Listen, I'm not doing this. You're underage." And she said, "Well, I love you." And I said, "Where are you?" She said, "Well, I'm scared. I'm at the park." And I said, "Well, I don't even know where this park is." And so it took me about an hour to find the park. So I found the park, and she said, "Well, take a picture where you are." I took a picture of that house with the blue lights, and then you guys showed up. And so I thought, what the hell? I never even met this girl. Never touched her in my life, but I would not do it. You know, there's no way. I'm a 59-year-old man. So what happened?
Well, it is about that.
Well, I'm sure it is.
The text conversations that you had with the girl, the girl you were just talking
Well, I
about.
didn't even know.
What's her name?
I didn't even know her name was. I didn't even know she was.
Well, you just told me.
Well,
The
yes,
one is-
initially, but yeah.
That the gal on the beach said her year-old. So
Right.
I've seen those text messages. Not every single one of them, but enough of them.
Sure.
There's actually some.
No, that's fine. That's cool. No, that's fine.
And I just want you to know,
I mean, first of all,
I can understand that you're uncomfortable right now, but I already.
I'm not uncomfortable.
Okay. So I just want you to know that I already I know how the conversation went. I mean, you were talking about her giving you right here.
No, I understand.
You
I
say
understand.
my, and you put that all caps is so
Not appropriate. I know.
So
I know. I understand. But that was never going to happen.
Was there pictures exchanged or anything like that?
No. She sent me 2 pictures of herself with her mother.
A lot of young girls in the area had come forward and identified the male as a creep who hung around near the beach asking for their numbers and inviting them over to his yacht.
What about when you told her that you guys were girlfriend and boyfriend?
Well, I said, you know, I said we're friends, boyfriend, girlfriend. I mean, but I'm not going to date you. You know, we're not going to do this. It's not going to happen. You know, it's not appropriate.
Okay.
It might be appropriate in Asia or China or Philippines, but it's not recognized in this country. And I said, I'm not going there. I said, you call me when you're. And that's the last text I sent her.
So I'm just going to read some of these texts here, okay? You would text, "I want to make beautiful love to you, kissing your face, holding your beautiful hands."
Well, when she's not today. I mean, that's 5 years from today.
She asks how big you are. You say 7 inches. You ask if she wants a picture.
I never sent her a picture of anything about me.
You ask her if she has a small tight.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Okay.
I just don't want you to feel that you have to.
I'm not
Check
trying
it.
to elaborate on the story. I'm just saying, when you're.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about that stuff.
Yeah, but she's not. So
Well,
that's the thing.
apparently, I don't know how old she is. I don't even know if
Let's
she's
talk about
real.
tonight maybe a little bit. I guess what was the intentions of going to the park?
She's very-
Did you bring anything with you when you went to that?
She wanted me to bring but I said, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Did you do that?
No, I did not do that. Go check my car.
Okay.
I don't have anything in my car.
Okay.
So no way. I would never do that. First of all, it wouldn't be fair to her, and it would not be fair to me, and it's not the right thing. There's no way.
Did you go out and bike?
No, I did not. Like,
How did she know that she knew that you had?
She said we can't do anything because I can't get pregnant. And I said, well, we're not going to do that anyway. So don't even worry about that.
You didn't send her a picture of the.
I did.
Okay.
Look, I have them in the boat, but I've never. They're still sealed.
Okay. Okay. Did you go out and buy those recently, or?
Oh no, I bought them years ago.
And they're still sealed?
Well, I don't use them. I mean,
Okay.
I just got divorced from my wife of several years, and we didn't have that use of.
Okay.
You know, the 16-year-olds look like they're 20. You know, they look like they're older, and you don't know the age.
Is it that you're attracted to young girls around years old, or is it just that this young girl just happened to be young and you were attracted to her?
No.
So you were just attracted to this girl and she just happened to be young, but it wasn't
She
because
was
she was
just
young?
friendly to me. She was every day. She would, honey, I love you, and baby, and.
Contrary to his statements, it was always the male who initiated the conversation with the undercover officer, often discussing his fantasies.
So how come you put a blanket in the backseat of your car?
To cover the leather, because I don't want the sun baking it.
Okay, but you're going to meet a girl at a park. You see what that looks like?
That doesn't have anything to do with it. I've had that blanket in there I bought that car in 2000.
You just put that blanket in there.
No, it's been in there for years. I covered the seats, so I don't want the seats fading.
What if I told you I walked by your car earlier today and that blanket was not there?
Well, yes, when I'm driving down the road, sometimes I open up the sunroof and the windows in the back and it blows it off on the back. But no, it's always been in there.
So you weren't planning on having in the back seat?
No. Listen, guys, absolutely no way in a million years would that ever happen.
The denials I'm hearing from you are different talking to me, a law enforcement officer, than they were talking to the 16-year-old girl. The 16-year-old girl, you were really in control of that conversation. She wasn't controlling you. You're making it sound like this 16-year-old girl talked you into doing all these things that you would never do in a million
Well, she
years.
kept coming on to me, I mean, daily.
But it's a girl, man.
How old are you? I don't know. I'm 59 years old. I don't know how old she is. I mean, she might even not even
Did
be
she
a
ever
girl.
tell you that how old she was?
She did.
How old was that? Okay. So I will say this though, we do know that you've talked to 4 girls at least in town who have all been or younger. We know this is true. We know this is
no, I mean,
and we know one of those is Samantha.
yeah, she's
Okay.
right.
So why are you going up to these 15-year-old
Well,
girls? Talking to these
I
15
don't know.
Hold on, let me just talk for a
the
second.
age. I don't know what they, they, like I said, they look 5 years older than they're supposed to be.
Well, I understand, but why? But that's pretty young, right? You're 60-ish. I'm 34, right? I mean,
I'm 59.
Okay, you're 59. I'm 34.
Not 60 yet.
Yeah, I mean, I do understand that some year-olds, look fairly older. But why aren't you talking with people, more your age?
Well, I do all the time. But in Port Townsend, what I've learned as a single guy, there's widowers, coupled up people, a lot of lesbians, and married people, and a lot of young girls. And that's all I know. And so, I'm communicative, I'm friendly, and I meet people all the time, especially on the beach.
So
real quick, back to the age thing. Some of these girls that you talk to, I mean, they told you they were.
No, they never did. Not.
Samantha never told you.
I never asked their age. No.
The male was also subject to a DUI investigation, as he was visibly drunk when the officers had picked him up at the park.
I don't know much about your situation that you got going on here with these guys, but it sounds like you were drinking when you were taken into custody. So now that you're here, obviously, if you're drinking and driving, that's an issue too that needs to be addressed. So.
I had pizza, a couple glasses of wine.
Okay, how long ago was that?
It was hours ago.
Okay, looks like your eyes are pretty
I'm
watery,
tired.
red.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay, all right.
It's almost 1 in the morning, so I normally go to bed at 10.
And blow. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Only a couple glasses of wine.
0.177.
What does that mean?
About twice what the legal
The legal limit is okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Must have been big glasses of wine. Have you
May have been 3.
The 59-year-old male was charged with attempted child molestation in the 2nd degree and 2 counts of felony communications with a minor for immoral purposes. He pled guilty to the charges and faces a standard range of 42 to 56 months in prison, as well as requirement to register as a sex offender. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.